Okay, I've watched part of this. I was watching FFG earlier, so I've listened to part of this since there's actually nothing visually to watch. So, here we go. Let's see my reaction to this BS.
Hi guys, so here comes another unedited, half-assed update.
Okay, so right off the bat, she has an attitude. Why, Chantal? Why do you have an attitude?
Still sick, but I'm generally okay. I went to see a doctor and had more testing done. You know, urine, blood, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
And, basically, you know, the antibiotic I was on was more like just a broad spectrum, basic one they prescribe. At first, if that doesn't work, they, do more.
No, that's typically not, because doctors do not like to prescribe antibiotics, for all things, because what ends up happening is, your body, I don't know what's the easiest way to explain it. Your body, gets used to the antibiotics, and then you have to keep like changing it and going to a stronger and a stronger and a stronger one, till eventually you would be on intravenous antibiotics. So the fact that you had to change your antibiotics because the first one wasn't working kind of makes me think that your condition is a little bit more serious than you are saying.
Analysis of the blood and urine and stuff. And then they put me on I'm on different antibiotics. Sorry, I have a cough now.
Fake. And I was reading, I was in another YouTuber Reactor's channel. I can't remember whose it was. And there was a comment in there of a woman that said that she had raised 2 boys and she knows a fake cough when she hears one. And I would agree with that statement. Me, as a mother that has raised 3 boys and 1 daughter, that was a fake ass cough. I'm sick. Basically, that's what that was.
And different medications for renal function and
renal function.
Like a cough medicine. What else? Something to make your pee alkaline.
So clearly, with those statements, Chantal, you're having some type of kidney issue that's far worse than what you said, as far as being a simple kidney infection or whatever you said it was. If you're talking about renal issues and the alkaline in your urine, so looks like the devil has started to collect. Am I wrong?
Paracetamol and a muscle relaxant, because I have this stabbing in my ear, which is the most annoying thing. That could be a symptom of a stroke. I'm suffering is this pain in my ear. It's an earache. Oh my gosh. And I cannot stand earaches. As a kid, Are
you sure that swimming in that nasty pool, some type of roach didn't crawl into your ear?
To get them all the time. And I just remember trying to sleep and my ear just crackling and anyway. So basically what the doctor said was...
You probably, you know what? In fact, because you're filthy, you probably got water in your ear, and because you don't know how to swim, number one, and you don't know how to clean yourself properly, you probably got some type of ear infection from that filthy bacteria and algae filled water.
Since, I still had infection, I was fighting infection, my immune system was weak. It is weak right now, and that lets in, little viruses. I probably have, that's where the earache and...
No, that's called diabetes. When you have full-blown untreated diabetes that's out of control. That's why your immune system is weak. Don't blame it on a cold. Don't blame it on a flu. Don't blame it on an ear infection. Don't blame it on the fucking camels. It's you and your moronacity. I made up a word. Your moronic behavior of thinking that you are invincible and you will, I'm stronger than this diabetes. No, it's the diabetes, Chantal. That's making your immunity fail.
Cough. The dry cough comes from.
I'm sick.
Which is the short of breath that you're hearing.
There's no short of breath.
Which, yeah, it's I'm on like some kind of cough medicine for that.
How do you not know what kind of cough medicine you're on? That's kind of weird. And also, aren't you sad that you're not in the Western world when you can get that fabulous cough medicine with codeine in it? Oh, are you jealous?
So that, and I've just been sleeping, trying to recover.
Recover? And, from what? Taco Bell?
What else? I mean, I guess I don't even know why I'm on here updating you guys. You have it all figured out. I just had to turn off comments. It's so overwhelming. It's like...
How's it overwhelming? I was actually, reading through her comments. I mean, there's some in there that are kind of like, hater people. They can comment. They have the right. And there's also a lot of them, of your subscribers and people that watch your channel, that are actually concerned about you, Chantal, and that are actually, giving you some sound advice. And it just shows what kind of a disgusting individual that you are, that this irritates you and you had to turn off the comments.
Okay, I have to remind people, nicely, I guess, that you're not doctors. You're not, even if you are a doctor, you're not a doctor who's has me as a patient. So unless you've examined me and
First of all, you sound like an idiot. You don't know what degrees people have. You don't know what degrees I have. You don't know who's a doctor. You don't know who's a nurse. That being said, as well as doctors really, a lot of doctors don't even see patients hands-on anymore. They do the phone calls, that type of thing. FaceTiming your doctor. I know that's what I do. If it's nothing serious where I don't need to go in, I talk to my doctor, FaceTime my doctor. So you're wrong with that, Chantal. There's a lot of advice that people have given you, professional advice that people have given you. And what did you do? Ignore it and look at where you're at.
In my blood and everything else, you have the knowledge
You've
you have
posted
of
your
what I'm
blood
suffering
results.
from is diddly squat. I have people, SOS reaching out to me that it's diabetic ketoacidosis, which it's not. It's also not camel related. It's not camel related. So,
Is it not camel related? I don't know. We've seen your camel toe, so I don't know. That's questionable, Chantal.
People to be commenting like, you're stupid, you went near a camel, blah, blah, blah. Like the doctor even laughed at that. And I even, brought up the MERS. Okay, and you have to remember, in between the one time I got sick, which was coincidental, because I had just traveled and I had gotten sick. I've been to see camels many, many times. I've kissed camels. I've hugged camels.
That's disgusting. Is that some type of weird flex for a feeder that you've kissed camels? Does Salah get off on that? Is that why he's taking you out there to the camels, to kiss all over them while they're covered in feces and whatnot? You're disgusting.
This and that. So it's not camel related illness. It's just basically
I'm sure I could say this myself, and I'm sure hundreds of others can say this as well, that they will never have to utter that statement in their life if they become ill, that it's not camel related.
Nasty, urine infection, UTI, that,
Filthy.
or kidney infection, that will not, that was resistant to the first antibiotics. So hopefully these ones, it will work.
Okay, The infection being resistant to the first antibiotics says a lot, Chantal. So yeah, you say a lot with what you say without realizing it. So that's why people are able to zero in on what's actually wrong with you. And yeah, so it's not that we have to physically, see your blood results, blood work, or, urine analysis. I mean, literally, with your own words, we could figure out what's going on with you.
If I still am not well, in a few days, then I was advised to go to the hospital again. So, yeah. And, I know I sound sassy, but I'm 100% being sassy because I find
Because you're a bitch.
some theories are so stupid that they pollute my brain even more, and I'm not going to get better if I look at them. So I have to turn the comments off.
But that's all you do. Okay, go ahead and turn your sorry, the neighbor's dogs are out. You can go ahead and turn your comments off all you want because you don't want like sound good advice from, people that mean well. But what you do is go into my channel's comment section or FFG's comment section or YouTube Underground's comment section, and you read the comments, Chantal. That's what's poisoning your brain. There, I guarantee there's not one day, 1 hour, 1 minute where you're not on the fucking phone or computer Googling yourself.
I'm sorry. For those of you who wish me well and were worried about me, I appreciate it. A lot of people reached out to me. I cannot answer everybody because I'm not well. So I guess just wait for these little updates. I appreciate you being worried, but I just need to rest and not, I've just hardly been on my phone, honestly.
Lies.
I get all cozy and just
I don't know. When was the last time I was sick? I had COVID in 2020. I think that was the last time I was really sick. And yeah, I don't remember wanting to go on YouTube or really, feel that the need to post an update. So obviously you're not that sick, Chantal.
listen to,
And you want to be cozy.
Little horror stories to fall asleep to. But beyond that,
That's probably what's polluting your brain.
I can't. I hate the internet and it's poison.
Sure.
And I don't need any more poison. So,
You love the internet. You love to go to the Googler and you just Google yourself. You know it. We know it. Everybody knows it. Embrace it, Chantal.
you laugh, but you would be surprised at how bad. It's so true. What you watch and you pollute your mind with will definitely have an impact on how you feel physically. So
Really? Oh, I didn't
I'm just
know.
trying to
That's why I just watch porn.
serene things and things I like for the time being. And I can't.
But it's funny that you make a statement like that and then you're saying you're falling asleep to horror stories. So make that make sense, Chantal. You don't think watching things like that is polluting your brain and making you mental? Okay.
I haven't been really looking at messages people were sending me because I know.
Because you're rude.
Excuse me. I just don't have the energy to reply to everybody. So that's why these
I don't have the
general
energy.
updates, So I think
No, it just shows how callous you are and just how arrogant you are and just you have zero empathy for anybody else. The fact that you would do this knowing that there's people, in the comments, and I read them and they're truly heartfelt comments that they actually care and are worried about you. The fact that you feel that way about it, Chantal, doesn't surprise me, and I'm sure it doesn't surprise a lot of other people. You are just a self-righteous piece of crap.
I'm just gonna rest a bit and hopefully be back to making content soon. I don't know why
What,
people think the
eating?
world ends anytime I'm sick. I get sick.
First of all, people don't think that the world ends if you get sick. God complex much, Chantal? Here's a news flash. The world didn't start with you. The world is not going to end with you. Nobody gives a crap, really, about you. I mean, a majority of people. So, yeah, stop it.
Not in the best of health, but like, why jump the gun? You don't know. You don't know, you know? So,
You sound perfectly
and I will
healthy.
never, ever, ever, ever mistreat my body again.
Sure.
And so far, I haven't. And so far, I'm down a lot of weight.
You know, that reminds me of an alcoholic right there, that statement that she just made. Because let's just say she got some bad news about her kidney. Like she's having some type of renal failure issue, which I think could possibly be going on. So now all of a sudden she's had her come to Jesus moment where she feels the need that she has to live her life right. Just like an alcoholic, you know, they get some type of, oh, their liver's failing or whatever. They're not going to drink anymore. They're going to have their come to Jesus moment. They're not going to drink. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to have a mukbang pretty soon. I guarantee it. Just like an alcoholic will take that next drink. You know why? Because you refuse to get professional help. So that's why you find yourself in the position that you're in. Arrogance and refusal to get professional help.
A lot of weight. I started eating more regular food now.
Regular food? Like what?
But healthy stuff and like whole foods. Mostly.
Honestly, the way that she's oops, sorry about that. Oh, that was my watch thing. Honestly, the way that she's talking right now, she clearly received some type of bad news from the doctor. The way she's talking, she's hiding some shit.
Anyway, but my appetite at least is back without the nausea. And yeah, I vowed to never take my health for granted.
Oh man,
I
let's play
realized
some
finally
bets, people.
how dangerous diabetes is. I don't know why I never thought it was so, dangerous. I think it's just always, you just, always think that you have more time until you don't, Well,
it's like it took like something seriously. She had to have some come to Jesus moment with this for her to be saying certain things like that. Now all of a sudden she realizes diabetes is dangerous. There have been hundreds and hundreds of people, Chantal, telling you how diabetes is dangerous, how you're, playing with fire, all this kind of stuff. And now all of a sudden you realize, why is that? Are you dying, Chantal? Is that why?
I was a fool, but I will not be ever again. So.
And let me say this, if you got some bad news about your kidneys, because that's what I think it is, you cannot reverse that damage. The damage is done. You've already scarred your kidneys, especially if you had that infection in there and you let it linger, which it kind of sounds like that especially, that's what I think it is, because you said it was, the beginning of this was your sciatica. It wasn't the sciatica. It was probably the beginning of the UTI spreading into your kidneys, and you were ignoring it. So that infection just festered in your kidneys and probably caused some scarring and some damage. You cannot reverse that. That's donezo. So is this why? Are you trying to regenerate like a lizard's tail? It ain't gonna happen.
Believe what you want. It's no skin off my ass.
It is, actually. It's
I'm in a really bitch.
It is skin off your ass. You know what it is? It's your entire life. You will be X'd out on this planet, Chantal. So it is skin off your ass.
Sassy mood today, so.
Oh, sassy mood. Oh.
Yeah.
You sound like an
I'm
idiot.
just rolling my eyes. I had to turn my comments off because I'm just the things.
So arrogant on your deathbed.
The things I see are just so dumb. By the way, just if you don't hear it from me, it's probably not true, okay? I know you like to believe things. I know people like to believe the worst and are waiting for me to die which makes you a sick individual, but it's not going to happen.
Nobody's waiting for you to die. If anything, you know what I would love the most, because I love a success story. I would love for you to actually get treatment, get healthy, lose all the weight, and completely change your life around. That would be freaking awesome. I would love it. But you're so creepy weird that you think that all people, think that about you. That's not the case, Chantal. People are watching you like a soap opera. They're going to watch until the end, whatever end that might be. If it's death, that's all on you. You're the one causing it, not us.
So, yeah. Also, I don't have to leave Kuwait. Like, why would I have to leave Kuwait? I've heard a few people say that. Why would I have to leave Kuwait just because of my health? They have some of the best health facilities here. Like, that can, like, I don't, just some of it doesn't make any sense.
If they have some of that best health facilities there, and you have all this money, and Salah owns a company, how come we haven't seen any of these fabulous health facilities that you're bragging about? Huh, Chantal?
I'm just really not sure when my next update will be. I'm taking a break from the effing internet because it's just so stupid. And
another reason too, that I like to say, why are you having a black screen? That makes people question your location. It kind of makes it seem like either you're in Canada again, or you're on the run because the authorities are after you. I don't know, Chantal. Something seems wrong here. And not to mention that you are a habitual liar, and nobody's going to believe anything that comes out of that face hole of yours.
It is toxic. So toxic. I hate it.
You're toxic.
And, yeah. You're lucky I love you guys, because otherwise I'd probably be long gone from this.
You're lucky I love you guys? Are you kidding me? You're really going to say that? You are lucky that you have people that give you money, and some of these people probably can't afford it. Some of these people might be retired people that live on a fixed income, Chantal, and they give you money that could be going to some medicine for themselves or food for their family, and you are saying that they are lucky. You are such an arrogant pig.
Stupid, toxic environment. But anyway, especially sick, you have to just be positive and, stay away from
you sound real
things.
positive. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, other than that, I'm actually feeling a bit better, so
you know what? You sound completely normal, so I don't even think you're sick at all. I think this is all BS. I think you're probably on the run or in Canada. That's what I think. In renal failure, no less.
ready. So inshallah, with my medicine and prayer and taking good care of my body, I hope that I'll be on the mend very soon, and I'll be able to see you guys again soon. Hopefully I can do an update next time, on a live stream or something. But yeah, just wait for an update from me, because really, I'm the only one who saw a doctor. I'm the only one who knows the truth.
You probably didn't.
What I'm taking, nobody else knows anything. Like, even if you were diabetic and you had this and these symptoms, that's nice, but it doesn't mean that that's what happened to me. Okay, so yeah, you don't have to freak out. I'm okay. I'm not dying. I'm not getting kicked out of Kuwait. What's another stupid thing? Just whatever you hear stupid, if it makes you go, huh, then just, it's dumb and don't listen, okay? All right. Thanks for listening, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay, so what this tells me, as far as her arrogance and her being smug as ever, is that we are clearly correct. Because in my experience, people that are narcissistic, when you're onto them, they become more aggressive. And that's what she's doing. So clearly, we are onto her BS. Clearly, she is not sick, judging by the way that she sounds in this video. And clearly, there is something going on with her kidneys. It's not just an infection. something more serious is going on. And because she's arrogant and she always likes to be right, she's not going to admit that she was wrong. She's not going to admit to anything. That's just Chantal. She's going to be an idiot to the grave. So that's it for me, guys. So I'll see you when I see you. Bye.